Today I decided to pull out my Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist Palette. Haven't played with it since I got it, so I was just kind of winging it and see what I could come up with, and I came up with like a fun summer look. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think, and seriously, let me know if you guys want to see anything else. Like, comment, subscribe. See you soon.
Hey guys, what's up? So to begin, I'm going to use my Maybelline Age Rewind, and I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid, underneath my eye, and I'm going to blend that out with my Beauty Blender and just make sure it looks really good. And next, I'm going to use my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, and I'm going to put that all over the eyelid. It definitely makes the eyeshadow stick better, and it does a great job. So we're going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist Palette, and I'm going to use Fresh all over the eyelid, and I'm just going to pack that on the best I can, and I'm just using the brush from this palette. And next we're going to take Orange You Fancy, and we're going to put that in the crease and towards the outer part of the eyelid, but mostly in the crease. I guess this would be kind of like our transition color, and like, yeah. Next we're going to take Beigely, the gray one, and that's just going on the outer part of the lid, and just blend that into the orange and the yellow, and just make sure it's like super good blended and all that good stuff. And now, since we have that pretty much finished, I'm going to go back in with Fresh, and I'm just going to put that all over the eyelid because the color kind of faded after blending, and I just want that color to be a little bit more intense. Next, I'm going to take Buttery from this palette, and that's going to be the highlighter, and I'm just going to put that underneath the brow bone, and we're just going to blend it all together with that e.l.f. brush that I was just using. And moving on, I'm going to take this Covergirl Perfect crayon, and it's in brown actually, and I'm just going to use that as the top liner, and I'm also going to use this as my bottom liner as well. Now let's go on to the face. I already primed my face with the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, and I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I swear I have other foundations, but I just like this one the best, and I use it almost all the time. I'll start using other foundations once I start getting more into it, I promise. And as you can see in the video that I already did my eyebrows. I just did that to save some time, and I don't know why I didn't in this order, my eyes first and then my foundation. I just thought it'd be easier, then I could pick up any cleanup around my eyes and make it have that little point that I want. And we're just going to make sure that this is on the neck and everything is well blended and all the same shade so we don't look a little weird. Next, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder on top in NW18, and I just like the way this looks, and I found a little sponge in it for the first time, so I'm using that to put it on top. And next, to contour the face, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to use that middle shade there and put it all around on my cheeks and my forehead and make sure it looks good. I kind of messed up, and so you'll see here pretty soon that I use my Beauty Blender to make it less harsh, because for some reason it came out really harsh. My lighting's a little weird, so I gotta work with what I got. Next, for blush, I'm going to use Colourpop Cosmetics Birthday Suit on my cheeks. I did start using a brush at first, but I figured my fingers blended out a little bit better, and then I grabbed my e.l.f. brush to blend it all out and a little bit more together than what it was before. And after that is blended, we are going to move on to highlighter, which I use Spoon from Colourpop Cosmetics. It is so gorgeous. I used an e.l.f. concealer brush actually to apply this. I think it applies it the best and makes it look pretty good. And now, moving on to mascara, I am going to use CoverGirl's Full Lash Bloom. I love the way this makes my eyelashes look. They really do make them look fuller and longer, and I'm just really obsessed with that look, so I use this one like all the time. For lipstick, we're going to use Pinch from Colourpop Cosmetics as well. I apologize, you guys could not see the name of that. And to set it all, we're going to use Urban Decay's All Night Setting Spray. And yeah, that pretty much concludes this look. I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and here's another close-up of my look. See you next time.